Hey guys, what is up? And as you can tell from the title of today's video, it's going to be pretty serious. So before I get into all that stuff, I just want to say I'm going to make this video as unbiased as humanly possible. Yes, I did vote. It was my first election I could vote in. I did support a candidate. I'm not going to tell you guys who on my channel. If you want to know that, you can go to my Twitter. It's located on my YouTube channel banner, and I'm pretty sure that you can tell by the stuff I say on there who I did support and who I voted for. But I'm going to go ahead and dive into it now. It is currently November 11th, 2016, Friday, Veterans Day. And as you all know by now, well, I'm pretty sure you should know by now anyways, that Donald J. Trump is going to be the 45th President of the United States. So I would first off like to say congratulations to him and his supporters and his family. And to the Hillary supporters, I am sorry. I have been on the losing side of, a candidate I wanted to be president or whatever. I know how it feels. It's going to be understandable that you're going to be a little bit salty, a little bit disappointed. That's completely fine. It's understandable. I also want to give props to Hillary Clinton. She had a very, very good concession speech. She called Donald Trump, congratulated him. I want to give props to Donald Trump as well because he said, we should respect Secretary Clinton. So, they're being very cordial, and that's definitely good. It helps unite the country because this election was very divisive. I also want to give props to Obama, trying to calm everybody down because honestly, a Trump election was a Trump presidency was quite unexpected. He said the sun's still going to come up. He invited Trump to the White House. Trump and Obama met yesterday. They were very cordial to each other, very professional, so I want to give props to all of them. And I also want to thank everybody who went out and voted and was part of the democratic process. Thank you guys. It was very cool for me because it was my first election that I voted in. So yeah, I just want to thank everybody for voting and all that. So I'm going to get into the first issue that this election highlighted because this election highlighted a lot of issues wrong with America. And the number one issue is media bias. Now, if you're watching on election night, you saw how all the news networks were very much shocked that Donald Trump won because, as you could, unless you were really brain dead, you could tell that most of the news networks were very biased towards Clinton. Now, I know Fox News is right-leaning, so, they were obviously biased towards Trump. And the problem with this is news networks are not supposed to be biased at all. Their job is to present the truth to the people unbiasedly and then let the people form their own opinion from that point, not put their spin or push their agenda or anything like that. And the reason why that happens is because they get money from people who want to push a specific type of political agenda. Like Fox more than likely gets money from the Republican establishment, and other news organizations like CNN and MSNBC get money from the Democratic establishment, which is not okay at all. The media is supposed to be unbiased. Like, journalism now isn't even about telling the truth. It's about pushing a political agenda, which is completely bullshit, in my opinion. Now, like I said, this election was very divisive. Whenever I was watching and, it was pretty clear that Donald Trump was going to win, I honestly, to God, could not believe some of the reactions of the Hillary supporters. I was dumbfounded. They were it wasn't just little tears, I expected somewhat of that because, it was kind of a big deal if she won because she was going to be the first female president. But oh my God, they were sitting there fucking bawling. I'm talking about straight mucus coming out of their nose, crying, screaming. I couldn't believe it. I expected some tears from maybe her family. Obviously, on the losing side of election, you expect the losing side to be, somewhat salty, kind of disappointed, that's to be expected, but this reaction is just crazy. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell to say to that. And this brings me into the next problem with America: social justice warriors. Now, whether you're on the right or the left, you have to agree, these people, I don't know what they are. They're some kind of subspecies of human, and I'm just going to give you guys an example of what they are.
This has to be a joke. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You better fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I need an ambulance. I can't believe.
Alright, well, probably should have told you guys to turn the volume down after seeing that, but wow, that fucking creature there flipping the fuck out, overreacting, is what I would call an SJW. And these people, I don't know where they came from. This is like a recent phenomenon because, we've had Republican presidents before. We've had Reagan, Bush, Bush's dad, other ones, Nixon, and people never like reacted or flipped the fuck out like this before because SJWs didn't really exist back then. They're like a recent subspecies of human, I believe, that have recently come to the planet. Might be extraterrestrial because, they don't act normal at all. While they share similar features to normal humans, they just have this weird, strange like mentality that nobody can understand, where they think everything is either racist or sexist, and it's just very strange. And they also like to dye their hair weird colors, and they like to cut themselves and say they're going to commit suicide a lot. So yeah, they're a very different subspecies from humans, but they're somehow related, unfortunately. And a lot of them seem to be in my age group, which is also sad because I've had to go to school with some of these weird freaks, which was, very sad for me because I had to put up with them and put up with their weird shit. So yeah, but while I am very much against any sort of internet censorship, I believe, I'm not sure what the exact cure for this cancer on society would be, but I believe a good start to curing it would be to shut down Tumblr, because that place is a fucking breeding ground for people like that. If you want a YouTube example of one of them, Lacey Green, that psychotic bitch, there's something seriously wrong with her. She tweeted out a bunch of crazy shit the night Donald Trump got elected, that we handed over the country to a fascist, misogynist, sexist, whatever else kind of ists she could come up with her weird, strange vocabulary. Yeah, it's just a fucking weirdo. But anyways, yeah, Tumblr, that place needs to be shut down. I have seen screenshots, some of the craziest shit on there, and I say screenshots because I don't have a Tumblr. You ain't gonna catch me on that weird ass site. But yeah, I've seen some very weird shit. Like, some girl said that Amazon having shirt sizes, like small, medium, large, extra large, whatever, was fat shaming, and it was sexist. Like, they have shirt sizes because so you don't get a shirt that's too big or too small for, like, logic is just, they don't understand any sort of logic at all. They're just I don't know. And a lot of them are college students, and colleges around the country have, been canceling class because the election was quote unquote so traumatic that students couldn't go to school. They've been having like actual cry-ins where people just sit in a circle and cry for God knows how long, for God knows about what. I guess because they're such giant pussies that they can't handle a democratic election. I don't know. I don't understand. But yeah, I think I've covered just about everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. This was a very serious video, not something you typically see on my channel. Mostly I just talk about gaming and stuff. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.